Hello, carnivorous dinosaur fans. So today we have this long anticipated Spinosaurus. I had to track this down very difficultly and pay a lot of money for this. This is from the second wave of these dino rolls by Kong Species. And the six in a wave, there's some there, and the other three there. So three predators, three herbivores. It's interesting, the evolution of what science thinks this thing looked like. You can see there it's standing on two like a bird, now four, now two. But this is the longest of the terrestrial predators known to man, 14 meters in length, and possibly weighed around 8 tons in that range. So probably definitely don't want to run into an 8-ton creature trying to eat you. This plastic card here, it's kind of wasteful, I think. It's the same image as the box, but that's supposed to go to some sort of app that I won't go to because it says it's an unsafe app to go to. And this thing has a little blurb on each of the six dinosaurs in it. Okay, this is just a card out in the wild, I guess, and some indication of what might be coming down in the future. So that's kind of nice, but it's all in Chinese, so you got to get the translator app out for that. And then we got this nice dense foam, and because this is a rigid plastic, I've already inspected it. I want to make sure it's, oh no, yeah, actually I guess the seller, it's supposed to come in a bag, but you gotta be careful pulling this out. See those claws? If they snag that foam, there's a good chance you're gonna break it. So you gotta be really careful pulling this out of this thing. See, I feel like something's snagging there. Maybe the tooth is snagging there, and you know what? I'm gonna just take the foam out. Maybe the box is creating tension. I've had one of these break in shipping itself, even though it did have this good foam, so you gotta be really careful. There it goes. Alright. Starting at the bottom here, we have this oval-shaped cartoon skeleton, which is really cool. And it's all paint washed. It looks like it's embedded in stone. And then it's like rolling this. I can't say you really have a hard time rolling something that long, but it looks like a dinosaur egg or something, or a geode, with some pink like swatches and some white and black dots. The claws themselves are like a gray color, and it looks like they might be some lighter gray dry brushing on top of it for more texture. And the skin tone here, it starts with a light tan or light gray, and then it's got yellow dry brushing on that. It looks like chicken skin down here. The bottom of this tail is like red, and it's like a fin for swimming, like an alligator or something, or like an eel. And then you can see here this scales or skin texture is quite deep. The ridges, you can hear this pick. And then it's got these forearms with the claws as well. And these claws, I guess this is probably glued down, so you want to be careful there. It could be a breaking point. I don't see a seam on this side, but I did see, oh no, there's a seam right there, and I think I saw one here while I was in the foam. Yeah, so there's multiple pieces. Alright, you can see some veins or whatever in the neck here. Yeah, nice. And then that's kind of smooth, but then on the side you can see the scaling, very big, a lot of variety in the shapes. And then you have these fins, or like a sailfish, red fading to like a, I guess like a dark red or gray brown, I suppose. And then you got these red stripes with a thin black border. I don't know if those are decals or prints, or spikes on the top of the head. And then these glass eyes have this black pupil there. And then these teeth are just very, some of them, I think this is the most stylized one I've seen in the Dino Roll series. It's just so funky looking. This mouth, almost like a crocodile, but the teeth, they're almost like great white, almost teeth, but obviously they're not symmetrical. Some pink paint wash here in the mouth, and we got some ridges on the tongue. Up there on the bottom of the mouth, you got some details filled in with some blood or whatever, and the teeth are all gnarly, old, tartared and stuff. Probably reek from dead meat carrion and all that stuff. Okay, well, anyways, it's a famous dinosaur from the Jurassic Park movies. It's one of the final battle dinosaurs. I forget which Jurassic Park, but the foot also seems to have a break here. So this thing is actually mid-running right now. There's only two things touching this geode, so it's very brittle. I think that has a chance of breaking quite easily. So you gotta be careful which way you hold it. I guess it makes sense to hold it this way because this is lighter than that. So I like to use a little poster putty, put them on these discs so I can label it and know what the heck the thing is. I haven't figured out what shape disc I'm going to use, or I might actually go to rectangles because I want to protect the tails from messing up other figures. So they say this is aquatic and land dwelling. So here's like a crocodilian looking thing. This is Spinosaurus. This is from the 2nd anniversary. So that's a limited figure. Same with this one. This is the Carnotaurus from the 2nd series, but it's limited to 100. I think the regular Carnotaurus may have been more pink or purple or something. I'll try to get it one day. So the Spinosaurus was kind of a combination of these two, it seems, right? But it would have been much bigger than either of these two, I guess. Naturally, these are not to scale. They're just trying to be generally around the same size because I guess they're using the same kind of eyeballs, which I believe are supposed to be glass. They are cool to the touch. They do feel cold compared to the plastic body. Look at this thing. This is a weird looking thing. It's just the face of this thing is so strange looking. It's like very comical, which is what it's supposed to be. So if you like cartoon dinosaurs, stay tuned. There'll be some more dino rolls to come.